everyone, good night. This is Sharon from Everything Beautiful. So this is what the little shirt looks like. As you know, I curved my hemline. You don't have to do that. As I said, you can make that straight, but this is just what I wanted to do. And here it is. So if you notice that I have folded this under twice, and the reason for that, if you were doing one with a collar stand, this is what you would do, and then you would stitch here and stitch here, and that's how it would be done. So I'll just open it out back, because this is the way it ought to be. So both of them are the same. So there it is, the allowance for the button stand. And the next step is to put the neckline together, measure from the center back here to where you want the collar to be, and in most cases the color is going to be 12 inches, 10 inches, 14, 16, depending on the size of the person. So I will just give a little notch here, but before I do that, let me show you. So I put in the sleeve, and I showed you how to put in the sleeve, and after you put in the sleeve, you want to turn it to the running side and just stitch from the top here to the end and serge it or zigzag it to give it a nice finish. So next step, let us do the color. So when you do the color, you're going to end up with a break like this on both sides. Okay, so you'll measure from the center back here to wherever you want. So let me just put it there on the center back, and this is just about 6 inches. That means the length of the entire collar will be 12 inches with allowance. So you're going to get your fabric like this, and you're going to measure your 12 inches by, say, 3 inches or 3.5 inches. So 3 to 3.5 inches by 12 inches long, and that is how you mark it. And you'd have to give an extension here to give it that slant. Okay, so that's what you would cut on your fabric, whether you're doing pattern or freehand. So I did it here, and after I did that, I turn it over and I stitch to both sides, and this is what the color is looking like. Oh wow. So here is your color, and the next step would be to just get your garment, get the blouse, and start putting it on. So here is your blouse, and center back, you want to pin the center. As a matter of fact, I think I did this color. There is one on the channel already, so you're going to pin the center back there. So just pin it to keep it in place right there. And then so I have to do this clip over again, because every time I do it, I seems to be losing this clip. So let me give you a little. So you just want to have a little piece of fabric for your color. We are working with 12 inches for the color. So what you want to do, you want to, of course, the fabric is going to be wider than this. You want to measure off your 6 inches and 6 inches there, and about 3 to 3.5 inches in length for the color. After you do that, you want to give it a little extension of about 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches to one end here. Remember, the color is on the fold, so you want to extend just the top part here where the fold is. All right, as I said, about 1/4 to 1.5 inch there. After you do that, you want to give it a little 1/2 inch again here and 1/2 inch there, and that's how you cut your color to get the slant here. And of course, you're going to give it 1/2 inch to the bottom. So here we have the color. I just stitch off the 1/2 inch there, turn it to the right, so I stitch both sides. I now place the center back to the center back of the blouse, and if you notice here, this is where the collar stops. So you want to have it just about 1 inch from the center front, which here it is. You want to have it, this is where the collar stops. That's the 12 inches or the 6 inches on this side. So this is where it stops, and this is the center front, and here will accommodate the buttons. You want to take it now and fold it over onto itself like that, ensuring that you stay right in that center line. After you do that, you want to stitch from here to the end, and you will do that to both sides. So this is what it's looking like. So what you will do, as I said before, you'll stitch from here to here, and you will do the same to this side from the center front to here. You will now lift back this piece, which is the upper part of the collar, along with this little tip here. So remember, the stitching is going to stop right here. Okay, so after you lift up this little piece here, okay, because that will be stitched onto the upper part of the collar here, you're going to stitch along from here to the other end of the collar there. You see where the red mark is. After you finish stitching that, you are going to just now stitch this little part to the upper part of the collar on both sides. And after we do that, we will turn over our collar, and everything will be enclosed except the top piece, and then we'll just fold under this and cover the extra fabric there, the seam. All right, so that's how you do the collar, and I hope I explain it clearly. So you're going to do that, and we'll get back to just finishing our blouse by just finishing the edge here. You can serge it, you can zigzag it, and you can just flat stitch the edge here of the shirt. So that is how you really complete the shirt or shirt blouse. Very simple and easy. So thank you for watching, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you still have any questions regarding this shirt blouse, please let me know.